Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. Got a Liberty Origin 106 for you today. A great option for that skier who spends most of their time either in or in search of fresh or soft snow. This thing's super playful, really floaty, kind of inspires creativity in the skiing. When you look at it from this perspective, just the round overall shape is the standout feature here. And that kind of masks a very innovative construction that we see from Liberty. For years they've been known as being kind of, inspired by that free ride, spirit out in Colorado. And it makes a lot of sense, especially with their Origin series. You can think about this as kind of that typical, prototypical Colorado Western ski where you're skiing it in fresh, soft snow, not too deep, but you want to make it kind of feel like it's a little bit deeper so you don't have to go super wide. I think that this ski kind of checks a lot of boxes for those advanced and expert skiers that are really kind of focusing on softer snow, free ride, creative skiing. A lot of it starts with the construction. So we do have a blend of bamboo and poplar in the wood core here. Bamboo is kind of an interesting material. We don't really talk about it a lot outside of the Liberty world, mainly because it's on the light and more flexible side. And then to balance that, Liberty basically just uses more of it. So very interesting technique in terms of the core profile. They just make it thicker. And so by putting more of that bamboo in there, they're increasing the sturdiness of the ski, the silence of it. There's more of an insulation layer between your boot and the snow. So there's less vibrations, less chatter. Just an interesting way of going about building the ski. A lot of the more modern freeride skis have that thinner profile, and that just kind of makes them a little bit more flexible, less energetic, and a little bit less quiet than this Origin 106. We also see their VMT 1.0 core. So they use a single metal vertical strut through the middle of the ski, sandwiched between two poplar stringers. That vertical placement of the metal adds to the strength of the ski for sure. That was new as of last year, so nice to see that continue forward into 2024. And then they also use two strips of carbon running along the top of the core just to give the ski more liveliness, more energy. It's not pingy at all, especially when counteracted by that vertical metal. So really, really interesting, high level of sophistication in this build. We do get those poured sidewalls in there as well, so a little bit more flex, but they are thicker. So again, we're dealing with a thicker vertical material, and that's going to make the ski very, very smooth. But that round shape, that really, really, really stands out. 18 meter turn radius here in this ski. And then when we look at it from a profile and from a head-on perspective, it just really brings to light what this ski is designed for and what its strengths are. So not a ton of positive camber underfoot and very long rocker in this one. So that rocker starts way down here, kind of mid-body. Goes up gradually and then a little bit more aggressive at the end. That's going to make for a high level of flotation. So even for a 106, this is going to float above its level. And then when we look at just that round shape, anytime you're seeing kind of a sharper tip shape here and then that longer taper, it's going to make this thing smooth and just cut right through any type of fresh snow with ease. If you think about it being wider up top, it's going to hook into the turn and be less playful. This way it is more smeary and drifty, and that's what Liberty is going for. And we see the same theory in the tail. Pretty long tail rocker here, and then that pretty sharp rudder-like behavior out of the tail. So you can really get into the playfulness of the back end of the ski here. Drifty, smeary, surfy, all of those good things when you're in softer snow. That's what you're getting out of this 106. There aren't a lot of 106s out there that are kind of shaped this aggressively in terms of free ride flotation and creativity. So certainly nice to see Liberty put their mark on it in that regard. But yeah, make sure you check out this Origin 106. Great example of a modern free ride ski. that's a good turner, smooth as silk, and just a whole lot of fun to ski. So that thing's trying to get away from me there. But yeah, make sure you check this thing out here at skiessentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.